understand different personas. There are different people who are consuming our content. It is not just male 25 to 45. There are females, there are kids, there are 60 plus year people, and everybody consumes and looks at content and has different requirements. We need to be aware in order to provide, again, things have to be tied together. How can we provide personalization in case we do not think about it right at the start? Information architecture, create user journey maps, build wireframes, build interactive prototypes, and usability audit and test reports. So these are 7-8 steps which we follow, and depending upon where we are, we can decide to merge couple of things, but these steps are important in order to have an holistic view towards a seamless user experience, to think about personalization, to think about how the same content can be seamlessly consumed across devices. We have talked several times around video. We have worked with several video players both in India as well as in outside India, and these are some of the things which we believe are important to be kept in mind while we think about video solution. Search and discovery, a comprehensive video CMS solution, cross-platform analytics, because it is not just web and mobility. In case we have certain specific security constraints around our content, what kind of DRM solution we need to put in place. EPG is more from D2H provider point of view. We need to have electronic programmable guide, seamlessly getting available to across different devices. Android and iOS have very different ecosystems in terms of how we can purchase the digital content. We need to be aware about them, need to keep that in mind, and things like offline playback, VOD, live and catch-up videos. I would like to just go one step deeper about our experiences around how we have implemented video solutions. So we have one of our partners with whom we are working for Tata Sky, Edato. They have their own video player. I think whenever we think about video, the first thing from a user point of view is the player. If everything else is great but player is having any issues, then we can forget about that user as a long lasting user for us. So player is very critical, what kind of space we are in, whether it is live, whether it is video on demand, catch up, what kind of internet bandwidth we are dealing with, how we handle those things. So we have worked with Edato, there is JW Player, which is a Germany based company. Then we are having big giants like Kaltura, Microsoft Silverlight, Bitmovin. Everybody has different strong points and different space. We need to be aware about what is our primary area of focus and choose a video player. This is a very, very careful decision which one must make, because it has both cost implications as well as user experience implications. Secondly, once we have content, we need to think about delivery. To the new point of view, we have worked with big giants, Amazon CloudFront, Deepak has already talked about, but there are other players as well, Akamai, Limelight, depends upon all three of them are really big global players. What exactly is our requirement, and we need to adapt and choose. Everybody has different price points, different kind of offerings. What makes sense for us is important to be aware about what is the space where we are in and what kind of offerings are there. We talked about transcoding and encoding. Again, important, what is our business requirement? We have worked very, very deeply with Amazon Elastic Transcoder. We have worked with Elemental 1.5 years back. It was taken over acquired by Amazon, and now you can get either of the offerings through Amazon. But we have also worked with encoding.com. It is like a SaaS offering, which in case you want to just quickly go to market, you might think about that as an option. Cloudinary is an image rendition global player. We need to think about internet bandwidth, we need to think about renditions. Cloudinary is one of our very strategic partners. We have worked with them and built applications using Cloudinary, around 20 plus applications, and this is something which we would like to just share with you in terms of a player in this space. And lastly, in terms of the encoding and live streaming is Wowza, in case we want to do it through live streaming on our own. If we have lot of live streaming content, this is one of an important player which we have used in couple of live mobile only platforms. Further, once we have the video, we have the mobile apps, we need to think about how we need to engage with customers, how we can provide notifications, and a couple of players where we have used them into notifications as well as real time updates is MoEngage and PubNub. We have been using them into different contexts, both have their advantages and strong points. And last, monetization, both in terms of banner ads as well as in terms of when we are thinking about video. There are pre-roll ad insertions, there are mid-roll ad insertions, and there are banner ads over a video. These are some of the players which we have experienced, and we have successfully integrated different ad platforms into video as well as on web. Okay, coming back to omni-channel experience, I'll just talk relate it with user experience. In case we have to think about delivering our content across web, across tablets, across mobile devices with different size and font factors, we need to think about it at the initial stages. It is really, really difficult, and we have faced serious problems when we think about a particular device at a later stage. And then especially in Indian context, we have a huge percentage of Android penetration as compared to iOS, because iOS is a closed ecosystem. It is much more easier for us to test how the experience is and how the delivery is across 6 or 7 devices. In the case of Android, you have to test maybe sometimes 20, 30, 40 depending upon what is your target audience, and we need to devise a comprehensive test strategy so that it is not the experience is not bad across some of the devices which might be a very significant percentage of your user segment. Along with devices, it is also important in case we are thinking about mobile web that it works seamlessly across different browsers. So, it is not just Chrome, Safari and Internet Explorer. We need to think about Opera, we need to think about some of the browsers which are deeply integrated into Android device ecosystem. Our thought process is we need to have thin clients and we need to have an intelligent middleware, because mobile devices and also web clients, we need to have a continuous refresh, different user behaviors. We would like to change look and feel, and in case they are thick clients, then it becomes longer go to market strategies, difficult to evolve. In case we have more intelligent middleware, more intelligent backend, it is easier for us to change the client interfaces much faster. Data and analytics, one size does not fit all. In our experiences, depending upon where we are, analytics is extremely important, but what do we choose? When we are starting up, we might use Google Analytics. As we go further and our maturity increases, we can use one of the most sophisticated analytic frameworks called Adobe Omniture, and we have Adobe people also here in this room. Depending upon if we have a very strong focus on mobility, then we can look at Localytics, or if it is cross platform, we can look at Mixpanel. So these are some of the analytics frameworks which we have used. I think it is very important that we use analytics across all the functions of organization, and it is not limited only to technology or product, and we need to continuously be driving the analytics insights to make more and more data driven decisions rather than just gut based. Personalization, I will quickly go through because it is time is running out. It is very important, but it is still not a very mature off the shelf solution we have worked with some of the off-the-shelf solutions like Prediction IO and Spark machine learning libraries, a distributed compute and storage systems built over top of Hadoop and open source platforms, and we have done some of our own custom solutions. Depends upon what stage we are in, we can do a mix and match, or we can start with off-the-shelf and then build more custom and enhanced solutions. All right. Lean and iterative development, gone are the days of 1 year of development cycle. We might just run out of competition, or competition will just leapfrog us. We need to have faster iterative incremental cycles. We need to think about weekly and bi-weekly releases. We must use cloud. There might be certain cases where we might use some of the private data centers, but more and more public cloud, and in some cases we can think about hybrid cloud. And of course plug and play architecture is very important in case certain things have to be removed. It should not be huge engineering effort, it should be more microservices so that we can easily change things. All right. Sorry about moving fast. I hope it was of some use and information. Any questions, any feedback?
I think the questions can be taken later.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Kumar. I think you have complemented the dialogue which started with Dr. Menon's insights into HT Media, how it's using technology and different platforms, and then Deepak from AWS gave insights as to how businesses or media companies can use cloud, and now Kumar giving insights as to how to deliver those services and make platforms ready. So without further ado, we will jump into the panel discussion that would be on the impact of digital on media and entertainment companies. And the panel discussion would be moderated by Deepak Mittal, who is CEO at To The New, and he is responsible for creation and execution of business strategy and spearheading the growth of the company. He is a non-speaker, a book author, mentor, a people-first leader, and has a knack of simplifying the most complex problems. Deepak was also co-founder of IntelliGrape Software. Deepak will primarily run into 5-6 pain points which the media and entertainment industry is facing, and will run some of these questions across the esteemed panelists who will join him. The panelists who are going to join Deepak on stage are Ashish Bansal, Product Head, ALT Balaji. Ashish, may you please come on the stage? Okay. Then Bharat Gupta, CMO, Jagran New Media. Bharat. Mahesh Subramanyam, CTO, Scoop Boop. Big round of applause. Thank you. Then Ritesh Gondal, who represents EVP News Network. Sudipta Banerjee, CTO, Wink Limited. And then Sushant Rabra, Director, Managing Consulting, KPMG. Sushant. Can we have one more chair, please? So without further ado, I would like to hand over the stage to Deepak. Deepak, the stage is yours, and yeah.
All right. So this brings us to the last leg of the event, which is panel discussion. I'm very, very excited about it. Though we are running late, we'll try to make it most interesting. So to kickstart it quickly, I'll ask all the panel members to introduce themselves. We can start with Sudipto. Sudipta.
Sudipto is fine too. Yeah. So I'm the CTO of Wink Limited. It's essentially the innovation arm of Airtel. We built a whole bunch of media properties over a period of time, where we started by disrupting the music streaming, and we are looking very strongly at the video problem right now. We are a mix of investment-driven products. That means there are products where we are still investing in, and there are products where we have started monetizing. My day job is basically figuring out technology for the company. Yeah.
Thank you.